بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Bro, it's been so long. Oh man, I know it's been so long. But this isn't meant to be like a meeting about. Actually, you know what? I was not going to talk about why I've been missing so long, or at least not give it much emphasis. I think it's good for you guys to know. I left for Hajj in start of June, pretty much, and I came near the end of June. So June, I was gone for Hajj. I was in Toronto after I came back from Hajj. Hajj was, alhamdulillah, it was an amazing experience as well. And when I came back and I went to Toronto, I was there for like a couple of days in Toronto. And one of those days I met Sheikh Rasul, right, the Muslim principal, the social media guy you see on Instagram and TikTok a lot. He's very big there. And he said, let's do a video together. And so I did a video with him, and it went really, really good. It got like 100,000 views on Instagram, over 100,000 views on Instagram. And everything was really, really good. And so I come back like end of June to my home city, Regina, and hell breaks loose, essentially. If you've kept up with my YouTube, you know there was the one that said Islam is political. Yeah, that one. The prophets were political. That was the main message about it, right? Very basic stuff. But my city, the one I live in, Regina, Saskatchewan, is a very secularized city, right? Because it's a very secularized city, just talking about Islam being political is enough for you to get backlash from some masajid and community leaders over here. And so you know my YouTube channel, you know the type of da'wah I do. So I'm like a problem. I'm a really big problem in Regina. I'm not allowed. I'm officially banned in multiple masajid from giving any khutbahs, any halaqahs, anything of the sort. I'm supposed to come pray my salah and I'm supposed to leave. And despite all of that censorship and banning me from any active voluntary positions and stuff like that, you know, the da'wah is continuing to grow. There's more people listening to me over here locally. I have my own organization and everything like that. Inshallah, I'm working towards, getting my own place as well for the da'wah, inshallah. But because of that, when I came back from Hajj, they saw that video and they're like, it's now or never, right? Like, if they leave me as be, if they let me do what I do, I'm not going to stop growing. I'm just going to keep growing. So they decided, let's kick him out from the group chat. Let's make sure he can't even share his content. Forget like not giving him any khutbahs or voluntary positions or anything to do with teaching others. Let's remove him completely from any communication with the community. So they kicked me out of the group chat, even where that reel was sent. And then other people obviously started defending me because they see my content, they see what I talk about, and things went down essentially. Now the rest of the video will summarize on my YouTube channel about the whole MSA situation. I got really busy with that because now I'm dealing with multiple community leaders, a bunch of old people coming after me. So I got really, really busy with that for a bit. On top of that, now I have, alhamdulillah, my older brother is getting married in 2 weeks now. So I have now another thing to deal with, right? So I've got this big marriage event coming as well. I regularly work either security during my school days. So if I'm during university, I'll work part-time security at my local legislative building. Or in summers, right now what I'm working is construction. So I'm now busy with construction as well. So, new wedding, and it's not sad beef. So yeah, this is like, I don't know. It's been a pretty chaotic, and alhamdulillah, it's been like a busy past 2 months over here. Maybe not so good for my YouTube, right? I haven't been able to get the video out on time, the really long one, about the East India Company, which I'm still working on. I haven't given up on it or anything. It's just very long. So it's like an hour and a half an hour and a half documentary style video. It's gonna be really really tough when it comes out. But that's essentially what life has been like outside of keeping everyone updated. But yeah, I'm sort of keeping up with a little bit of the tags and apps I've been having in the chat, so I know a little bit, I guess, what's been happening, which is general discussions about, Islam. Somebody asked me about book reading, what I recommend for books, stuff like that. So yeah, alhamdulillah for everything. I can't stay here much longer. It's 11:30 over here. Still waiting for Zaydan's 3 children and 2 wives. Yeah, what's his game plan on that, man? It's been a while. What about you? Let's bring the topic to the real center of discussion here. Just been chilling, learning and stuff. See, chilling and learning are really, really, they go hand in hand. The time to learn is when you're chilling. But then you get busy sometimes, and life is not so chill. That's when your learning usually stagnates. At least in terms of academic learning. But you learn a lot from experience when things get really busy in life. So it's a different type of learning, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm glad I came back and did this. Because once I'm consistent, everybody else will be consistent, right? There's no consistency when the person who's organizing it himself is not consistent on it. So if I keep this up, people will schedule time and they'll start coming here, inshallah, and we can be more interactive, have questions, have a discussion back and forth, and make it more lively, inshallah. But I'm traveling again next week, so I'll have to announce in the chat whether or not it's solidified, if I can make it in places or not. I'm going to be going to Toronto. That's where my older brother's getting married, which is like it's a 26-hour drive from where I am. So we'll probably be driving for 2 days straight. I smell something burning. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so I'm going to be traveling again from next week, next Sunday. So next Friday, I'll make time, inshallah. And then after that, it's going to be busy again. But I definitely got to get the East India Company video out. The super long East India Company video out before I leave for Toronto for that long trip. Because I'll be too busy after that. So, I guess we'll call it that. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.